he even, oh, Gary. Oh, and now so he's just falling apart all over the place. This just came out. Bootleg official. And I'm really excited for this one. In today's video, we are going to be finally taking a look at the new, some people are calling it 3.5. Some people are calling it 4.0. Whatever you call it, we have a new Cell Saga Super Saiyan Goku. Super Saiyan Son Goku, the games begin. Really awesome. I just recently rewatched Dragon Ball Z, and I just finished the Cell games. For people who've been following the channel, you know I've been talking through it throughout my videos. So welcome. If you're new here, smash that like button, leave a comment, let me know you're new here. Any new people on my videos ever, just let me know, because we're always growing every day. I couldn't find this guy anywhere that was shipping, so I had to buy it from Japan. And thanks to the sponsor of today's video, Mecha Japan, I'll have a link down below to go visit their website, and I'll have a discount code in the description and on the screen. Whatever you see on there, use that discount code and you could save 10% off of orders $100 or more. So let's just take a look at this box, because this is new. And I didn't think I was going to be finding this one, because I had it pre-ordered on Amazon, and Amazon was like, yeah, we could ship to you next year. And I was like, oh, thanks. I'm really, really stoked to have this right now, just to kind of see what all the hype is about. Oh, look, I got a serial number right here. That's new. And then we have the instructions, caution when moving. Now, I want to just know, why don't they just put English also on here? Because they have to know that a lot of people are buying this from America as well, like not just Japan. I would say more people probably are buying these figures in America than Japan. Right? America's pretty damn large. So here we go, and wow. Okay, so I understand what people are saying. Just right out of the bag, out of the box, it looks a lot better than in some photos. And I've actually, someone left a comment on my Instagram. If you're not following me, Rock with a Great Art, I post literally all day, every day. Someone said these new figures, they don't photograph well. And I think I'm starting to believe that, because a lot of the sculpts are looking oh, and we'll do a bunch of comparisons to bootleg and original figures. I got a ton of figures we're going to go through. So stick around today. Smash that like button. It's going to be a fun one. I'm really excited about this. But, boom. A lot of the sculpts are looking soft and gummy. I've seen a lot of images of this guy looking a little gummy online. And I have to say right now, especially under my harsh lighting, he looks pretty solid. The skin color looks a lot better than some of the images. Now, this face and this body look like they have the matte finish on the body. The arms look a little glossy, and some of these faces look a little glossy. So I wonder if it's a QC issue. Maybe some people have it worse than others. But for this face looks good so far on the figure. Now, for accessories, we do get 2 different hair sculpts, which I'm happy about. But we only have 4 faces, and we only have hands. You know, there's no Kamehameha effect. I do have some on my desk, so we will take a look at that later. But I just think that's interesting. It is a cheaper release, so I'll give them that much. This is going to run you about $34 to $40 plus, depending on where you buy it from. The retail is all over the place, especially now with the tariffs. Who knows what's going on? Now, I have to just remember, when was the last time we had this many Goku figures? Like, I know we're always getting Goku figures, and we should, but it feels like this year, we've never got so many Gokus before. Like, it's a little crazy. Hold on, here we go. Oh, so this thing moves around. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right. Hold on a second. Let me make sure my light is on here. Just got to make sure the light. There we go. I got to say, best face sculpt yet. I cannot believe it. Again, I do think the photos don't do this guy justice. I was expecting to like it. I always think they get Goku just a little wrong, you know? At least, you know, Goku meant a lot to me as a kid growing up. and still do. You know, Goku is Goku, but seeing this looks a lot better. And I think that's it. I think the hair sculpts, look at that. See, because when you put the hair sculpt now, it makes his forehead have a shadow, and it just kind of makes the face look a little, I wonder if that's it. Because when you take off that hair piece, and I have to say that looks really good, like really Goku. And then you put this hair on, and then it gets kind of softer because the hair is a little soft. Interesting. All right, I just, for people new here, when I first open up a figure, I try to get the feel of him, the vibe of him, and before I go into articulation and accessories and you know, posing him up and stuff, I just try to kind of, what's he all about? Now, this is something I do not like, because you guys will understand it in a few years. We're getting more and more of this rubber plastic. This rubbery, this shirt is rubber. It's not plastic. So over time, stuff will stick to it. It could stain. It'll get sticky because it's painted rubber, and rubber's really not meant to be painted. I've seen this with other figures. Sometimes if you go look at a thrift store or a flea market, you see some older figures like the He-Man figures or whatever of the 80s and some of the 90s, and they're already corroding. And I guess, you know, by the time this figure corrodes, there'll be 87 other Goku figures. So I guess it really doesn't matter. We should just enjoy it for while it's here. And I guess that's what I'm going to try to do, because although I don't like the gummy rubber, his shirts, this part's all rubber too, this figure does look really nice. Now, I saw people saying his head goes up and down, and it does, but I thought it went up a little bit more. I would have, there you go. I would have liked it to go up a little bit more because, I don't know, I always feel like with Goku, they give him no neck. And I know he has a thick neck, but that doesn't mean he has no neck. Ooh. All right, so as you see there, that's not new articulation. That's actually the same articulation that's on the Kid Goku. If you could see right there in my camera, I have a little Dragon Ball setup that fell over. King Piccolo knocked everybody over, which is fitting for Dragon Ball. This articulation of the neck before, so it's not new. Though it's new for these bigger figures, I guess. Oh man, I really like this figure without the bangs. I might try to cut down his bangs a little bit. Maybe it's just they're too long. I got to look at some images of the figures and just see what I could do there. All right, moving on. Let's get into some of the articulation. He's touted for having a lot of new articulation, and yeah, okay, wow. So he has really good articulation, and it does look like they did some new stuff to cover the joints over here so you can get the really nice range of motion. As you could see, crossed arms, and they stay there. So Kamehameha effects should not be a problem. And wow, he even, oh, is that supposed to happen? Probably not. Let me pop this back in there. Okay, ooh, that was scary. Oh, and now so he's just falling apart all over the place. It's not for kids, right? These figures are not for kids. Wow, I really like this figure. I didn't think I was going to like him so much. I really am liking this figure, I have to say. Okay, bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. They don't really get that much range of motion, but I guess, you know, that's really all you need. His arms are a little smaller than I think of Goku from this era. I think it's like Cell Games and Boo is like prime Goku with the muscles, and then he kind of loses them after that. So interesting. We'll do some comparisons at the end. I'm trying not to compare them right now. Really nice ab crunch right there. You do get that gap I see everyone talking about, but it doesn't really matter because who's looking at the figure from the back? It's just fun to pose and play with, and that's good enough for me. So that's not even a deal breaker or anything to me. Leg goes up pretty high. It goes back not that much because he has that little butt diaper thing, which I don't mind because it looks nice, but I guess it can get in the way. But I don't really pose my figures too much. I just like to own them and put them on the shelf and collect. So It's really not a problem for me, but Fig Talk, they gonna hate that. All right, let's see. He looks up pretty cool. Yeah, I'm liking this figure, guys. I am liking this figure. So if you were expecting me to not like it or for me to roast it, then I'm sorry I let you guys down. Now, he does have single jointed knees, but I mean, I guess they get decent range of motion and they look not bad, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's a way to keep the look of it. All right. All right, that works. That works for me. It's not as bad as I thought. And yes, they do have this Revoltech style joint right here. So, ooh, it's only on one little thing though. So I don't know if that's going to hold up over time. People might break theirs. Toe joint and ankle pivot like usual. So some new articulations, some old, but damn, this guy just, even vanilla posing, he just looks really nice. I have to say, the pictures do not do this guy justice. That's all I'm going to say. I'm very happy so far in person. Very nice. So let's look at some of the other things. We have another hair piece, which is amazing. I always love anytime we get an extra head, it's a win for me. And we have some extra face pieces. So let's put these on. Hold on. Let me see. Again, I think we only have 4, right? Yeah. So I would have liked, we do get a smiling one. All right. So the Screaming Blast effect hair and face right here. Looks good. Looks like Goku. I'm happy. I'm happy with this. We'll take a look at that on the figure. And here, we'll swap this one out. And the famous Dragon Ball Z eyes looking over. With that that pose, they're always doing that, looking off to the side. Looks good. Not my favorite head sculpt. Let's see the smiling face. Oh man, I'm having such a blast. I'm really happy with this figure. Yeah, okay. That looks good. He looked a little goofy online, and I guess the head sculpt, like just the design alone is pretty goofy, but that looks better than I thought. Bandai, this is not a Bandai fail, hashtag. I do want to just, hold on, compare it to the 1.0. Listen, I get a lot of the 1.0 defending, but for Goku, this is hard to defend. Guys, listen, I'm going to have to disagree with you guys. We cannot, this figure's got to go, which is fine. Here, I'll show you guys up close right there. Wow. What a few years could do to you, right? Okay. Definitely a more premium feeling for the new figures. Everything is better. Everything is better. So, I can't... Sheesh. Just like, it's absolutely... This guy looks like a bootleg now. And I always thought this figure was pretty nice. Everything is off. Like, just throw this whole thing out, which is good because on my shelf, I had this as a Mystic Gohan figure with my Boo. So, there you go. That works for me now. I'm just going to keep this on the shelf because this head sculpt is retired. We're going to retire this one for sure because that looks pretty good. Let's compare him to the Martialist Forever. So this is like the figure that kind of, I think, inspired Bandai to go make this because a third-party bootleg company did the 3.0 Goku first before Bandai could do it. And I mean, this figure, I didn't even know this figure was being sold for like $200 at one point before they announced this guy. That's so insane. Now looking back, I'm like, man, I wish I would have sold him because this figure is really cool. And it was, I guess, the best Goku at the time, but the new one is just going to beat this one out of the... Like, because they're making a new base Goku with this body, just a different head. and like the darker color because he's not Super Saiyan. And it's just like, yeah, this one is just throw it out. And we also got a brand new one. So this is a custom head sculpt. I have a video up on the channel if you want to go check these out. I think they're like DKO head sculpts or something like that. Go check, yeah, DKO. It's my latest video. Go check it out. But this originally was a re-release of the, what is it? Mythical Forever Goku. I just said it and now I forgot it. So this is the most comparison you could make. So this just came out. This just came out. Bootleg official. And, I mean, I'm not going to say like it's bad, but this new one is really nice. But so is this. Even though I did not like the face sculpt and the head is like sits a little low on the neck. I don't think it's complete trash. So I do think it's still worth having because like I have mine, this will be my Cell Saga Goku. And this one is technically a Buu Saga Goku anyway. And I have my custom head sculpt on it. So I'm really happy with this. This body with this head sculpt is a perfect Super Saiyan 2 Buu Saga Goku. So that's how mine will stay. So I'm happy there. But boy, this figure is nice. Let's swap the head on this now. Again, if you want to pick this figure up or any other, they have tons of other figures. You know, it's a Japanese website. So use my code down below. And even if you can't buy anything right now, click the link to go to their shop. Using my link, they count every time people click on it. So even if you just guys click on that link and go check out their website, it still helps me out. So I would appreciate if you guys could do that. Or just go buy something and, again, use the discount code that will be on the screen or in the descriptions. Guys, you know I must like this figure because if you watch my videos, I never swap hands. Like hands, I never even look at them. I usually never touch them ever again. And they go in a bag, they go away, and I never use them. But this figure, I actually am really liking it. And I think I'm going to try to play with it. I'm going to pop it on the desk and do some stuff. Let's do a Kamehameha pose. People always say I say it wrong. I don't know, man. I'm just living. So if you guys got a problem with me, just take it up with my comment section so you could help my algorithm. Because I ain't changing. I've been this way for a long time and it ain't changing. Oh, my boy. My boy. My boy. Best Goku much? Best Goku ever made yet much? Yeah. Yeah, that's the one. This is the one, guys. Damn, this blast is old. This is like from I think this is from my first one ever. It broke. I had to like glue them in. Or is this it? One of these, I think this might be it. This is like from the first Goku ever made from Figuarts. I've been collecting since the first. I've been there, man. I'm old. I've been around. Let me see. And then we could let's just do his blast. Oh, look at that. He got the ha. I have a question of the day for everybody in the comments. When you were younger, did you try to go Super Saiyan? And if you didn't say yes, I want to know why are you lying? Because I feel like if you are a true Dragon Ball Z fan, which I'm not judging you, I know we all tried going Super Saiyan. We all tried to do Kamehamehas. It just came with the territory. Wow, this figure is nice. Look at that. And it poses really easy. Like, it looks good, posed easy. I am not a poser. I don't care about it. I got too much other stuff to do. And if a figure could look nice and you don't have to try that hard, that's a win in my book. So, let me see. All right, guys, final thoughts. Amazing figure. Definitely pick this guy up. If you didn't pick him up, put him on the pre-order. Get him from Mecha Japan. Wherever you can, just pick this guy up for real. I'm happy to see where Bandai is going in this direction. So What do you guys think? If you want to get $50 in free credit for both of us, I need everybody go check out my Mercari shop. Use my code. Down below is the link. You guys signing up is how I buy a lot of these figures. We both get up to $50 in credit.